the 10th of Feb. So, keeping to my promise of coming on here live every single day for the next 30 days. If you missed yesterday's live, go check it out. We talked about really just the importance of monetizing your knowledge and your expertise. But what I really want to double down on, if you're coming on here, just give me a couple of thumbs up that you can hear me loud and clear. But today's lesson is we're just going to be discussing why you're sitting on a gold mine when it comes to information you've acquired over your years, and why some people find it quite difficult to share that information, or quite hesitant because they don't think it's worth anything, right? So if you're coming on here live, or if you're watching the replay, just give me a hashtag replay. If you're coming on here live, say hi, give me a couple of thumbs up. Today is day 7 of coming on here live. So this consistency of coming on here live and presenting and being, providing the value to you guys. Hopefully it is beneficial for you, but it's helping me as well. But just for those who are plugging in, I'm going to be talking about why you're sitting on a gold mine, the knowledge that you've acquired over the years. Thanks so much for the likes, appreciate it. Why you're sitting on a gold mine and the importance of taking what's in here and sharing it. A lot of people, I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of things why people are hesitant to share that information. One, right, they feel like they're not good enough. Like I was at. I felt like my knowledge I've acquired over the years, I'm not good enough. And I felt, who's going to pay for my knowledge, right? Who's going to pay for my expertise? And if they were to pay, am I good enough? Am I that person? And if you're thinking that, and if you've ever felt that, just let me know in the comments. Just say same. Just write same in the comments, and then you and I would definitely resonate on that, because that's exactly how I felt for years, until I realized two things. Number one, you don't have to be the expert. You don't have to be the expert. I surrounded myself with experts. So I went and interviewed experts, got their information, and shared it with people like yourself and myself. TikTok, how you going? Steph, thanks for coming on. YouTube, again, thanks for coming on. But I really just want to share with you, those who are coming in today, you're sitting on a gold mine. Right now, your mind is a gold mine of information, of knowledge, of expertise that you've acquired over the years. And a lot of the self-limiting beliefs that you have as a person as to why people might pay for that information is the same as me and same as everyone else. Now, just to give you a bit of context, hey guys coming in, just give me a couple of likes, interaction back and forth. But just to give you a couple of context, I interviewed 15 millionaires here in Perth. So WA, I've lived in WA for a long time. I've interviewed millionaires here in Perth, sat down with them and just asked about their knowledge and their expertise. And 99% of them don't know what they're doing. They offload their expertise. They hire experts. So they're front of house, they're front of face, they're meeting the clients. Like myself, I'm meeting you, but I've got experts at the back, people who are good at copywriting, people who are good at email marketing. That's what they have as well. So they've got a system, they've got a team, and that's really what we want to kind of like break down for you. You don't have to be the expert, but what we can do is we can acquire a team. I'm in your team, right? I can help you out, and I have my team who can help you out as well. So my team is your team, and your team is my team, kind of thing. So it's so that's really what I want to share with you. You don't have to do this on your own. You don't have to go through thinking, man, this is hard, this is difficult, and don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is hard, guys. It is pretty hard if you're doing it by yourself. If you're doing it by yourself, it's extremely hard, but you're not. I'm here to help you. I've got a team behind here to help you. We've got a network of other people who are happy to help you to do it together. And that's really what I want to address, to make sure that you guys understand the value of two things. Number one, that you do watching this have a great amount of knowledge, great amount of service that you can provide for people who are just a couple of steps behind you. It could be, it could be psychological issues that other people might be going through, that you've gone through and you've overcome, right? It could be a divorce, going through a separation. You've gone through the separation, you've gone through the system. Okay, cool. Maybe you can help someone else who's just broken up or just separated from their partner to navigate that. If you're a man or if you're a woman, that's great knowledge to help that person pretty much just meander, to help you guide them through that journey, because they need help. There's a lot of people out there that need help, but the thing is, they want help from real people, Like this is great, but if I was there in person and I'm helping you and I'm guiding you, there's a huge shift in energy, right? You trust me more, and we're there. We can do it together, and there's a lot more of a connection. There's a lot more of a bond there. So, with this live, thanks, and thanks for coming on TikTok. Thank you so much for plugging in. Thanks for the likes. With this today's live, I really just want to share with you a couple of key concepts about mindset, because everything stems from mindset, and I know it's a kind of like a, a topic that keeps harping on and we keep talking about, but it is like I've struggled with my mindset coming through this as someone with a goal. I've that's something that I have to keep reiterating, and something that most successful people keep harping on about. And the thing is, I want you to understand, if they're always talking about mindset, then it's really important. It's more important than income, because you want to make sure that you think good thoughts. Those good thoughts drive your behavior, and then that behavior drives your action. And once you get the action, you get results. So that's where I want to stem from. So, reason why you're sitting on a gold mine, and the reasons why you believe that you may not be worth that information may not be worth it to other people is I've got a couple of points here. So guys, if I'm looking over here, I've just got a couple of notes here to make sure that I come across clear to you guys. But I just want you to understand that first point here, I've got knowledge is power is a myth, right? So you believe in that, okay, I've got the knowledge, which means I have the power, negative. You've got the knowledge, I've got the knowledge, but the ability for us to share and teach the knowledge, that is where the magic is. Like for books, for example, if I was to ask you how many books have you read, say in January last month, and you flexed and you went, Q, I read about 10 books. Okay, you may be thinking, great, that's a flex, but how much of that did you action? Of those 10 books, how much did you actually take action on? And if you said none, then it's just a complete waste of time. That's what I'm saying. Knowledge is power is a myth. Action and turning that knowledge that you've acquired from that book into action is power. So for me, reading about coming on lives is knowledge. So reading about it, coming on lives, me actually being on here live, so you can see me right now, TikTok, you can see me, is action, which then I can give you a bit of experience. Hey guys, I've gone on live for 7 days straight. This is what it's like. So that's what I'm saying. So you coming on with your experience and with your story and with your and your kind of journey, and sharing that because you've experienced it, you've overcome the challenges, you've walked in your own shoes during those high times and during those valleys of despair. You've actually gone through an experience that tells everyone that, hey, this person is legit, this person is the real deal. I'm going to listen to that person. So that's what I'm saying. So number one, knowledge is power is a myth. You need to be able to share that, and you need to be able to have a lived experience of like what you guys are watching me now. It's a lived experience, and a lived experience through a shared experience, that is where the value is. Okay, so that's number one. Guys, if you're enjoying it so far, give me a couple of likes, appreciate it. TikTok, if you give me a couple of likes, just a couple of thumbs up. Number two, the fear of not being good enough. I know for many of us, that fear is straight gangster. I'm not good enough. Who am I? Right? And that's the limiting belief I had when I was interviewing the billionaires. These guys made millions and millions of dollars. I sat opposite them, spoke to them, asked them the question, and I'm sitting there thinking, who the hell is this guy sitting here broke but asking the question? What you need to understand, right, is that if you have the opportunity to sit opposite a millionaire or any successful person in that regard, they're the most generous people, because what they said to me was, Q, you remind me of me when I first started. I had zero money, I had zero connections, I had zero likes, I had zero followers. I started from zero. Catherine, how you going? Much love from me to you, wherever you are. I'm coming to you from Perth. Thanks for plugging in, appreciate it. I'm 8. Oh, wow, okay, well, even better, you're jumping on here. Okay, we're gonna show you how you can actually take the knowledge or your passion into teaching that into a product, a digital product, which you can hopefully help your parents with. Man, that's awesome. You being 8, man, my daughters should jump on here. I need to get them on here if they're I've got 14, turning 15, 9 and 10. So I need to get my kids on here. My name is Anna. Okay, apologies, Catherine. Anna, thank you for coming on. Uh, just what I needed. Little Jeff. Oh man, if you need some, man, I've got some if you want. Snake oil. Um, yeah, little Jeff. Tell me what you've got, uh, little Jeff. I appreciate if you jump on here live and we can have a discussion about the comment. But yeah, that's pretty much what I share with you. Jeff, I'll speak to you specifically. I have sat with millionaires. I am legit. I'm a real person. I challenge you to come on here live and we have a normal conversation, debate back and forth, and a discussion. A a, a very civil discussion of who's hurt you and as it relates to side hustles and everything like that. So but I digress. Number three is what we're going to be talking about is the charging for knowledge. Now this is where I got stuck sometimes, of okay, now they have the knowledge and the expertise. How much should I charge? What should I charge? Maybe that's probably one thing that a lot of people struggle with is the ability to charge. I know for myself, you don't know where to start. So what I suggest and what I've got here is the guilt that people have with charging. That's where the disconnect is. It's guilt. So what I want to make sure that you guys understand is that the knowledge that you are selling is not through arrogance. It's not people taking advantage of you, but it's really just the understanding that your knowledge is valuable. Your skill set that you've acquired over the years is valuable. So if you're jumping on here live, give me a couple of thumbs up if you're enjoying that, the value so far. But I want you to understand that the charging of your knowledge and your expertise and the guilt of that is warranted. And the reason why it's warranted is because you've never done it before, and you've never done it before. So what I want to be able to make sure that you guys understand is that there needs to be an exchange in value. Exchanging in value is the key. There needs to be, so if I exchange with you a skill set that's going to help benefit your life, it's going to help you make some income, and in return you share your money, right? Then that's a fair exchange in value. Number one and number two, you were talking to yourself. Number one and number two, you were talking to yourself. Yeah. What country are you? Anna, yeah. Number one and number two, you were talking to yourself. All right, lower up. Number one was talking about. Let's continue. Let's continue on with number 3 and 4. I've got a couple of key points here. Now let's dive a little bit deeper. This one here for number 4 is the comfort of familiar struggles, right? So people just not comfortable with monetizing their knowledge and their expertise. It's something that's very foreign. And so as you do that, people are often scared to step out of that. All right, I can completely understand. Was that guy, and I still am that guy. I don't plan to sit here and say, hi, this is my knowledge. This is the knowledge I've acquired from everyone else who I've partnered with in collaborations, partnered with in business operations as well. But it's definitely something that you guys can apply with you guys. It's just the comfort side and of making that leap. So what country are you, Catherine? And I'm currently in Australia, WA, Western Australia. But yeah, that is the TikTok. Any questions from you guys? Can you show us how to create some digital products? 100%, I can help you create some digital products. I've got some digital products as well. If you guys are interested and want to know a little bit more information on the products I have, I want you to go to swagdigital.cid.co. So swagdigital.cid.co. If you guys want to know a little bit more on digital products, how to monetize your knowledge and your expertise. All right. Any questions from here? No, cool. I'm in Australia too. Oh, nice. That's good, Anna. Whereabouts are you? Real reason some people don't monetize on their knowledge. Okay, guys, I'm just going to wrap up here. I've gone on to 15 minutes. Got one more point here, and it's the final point, which is the real reason why some people are not monetizing their expertise, and that's one of the key reasons, is self-doubt. That's where it just stems from. Self-doubt and limiting beliefs is where everything just stems from. The ability to believe in yourself and believe that you are providing value and you are providing a shortcut that's going to help benefit someone else's life. Victoria. Oh, nice. That's awesome. It must be, I think the weather around there must be quite warm down there, Anna. But yeah, with that, double checking just the self-doubt aspect of creating your own digital products and monetizing your knowledge and your expertise is the reason why most of it has stemmed from people not wanting to do it at all. So that's really just want to make sure that you guys understand that there is value in creating your knowledge and your expertise. I want you to check out my YouTube channel as well. I want you to check out my YouTube. See you, Anna. Thanks so much for coming in. We'll see you next time. I want you guys to check out my YouTube channel as well. If you have any questions or any concerns, let me know. Happy to address them on here. TikTok, if you have any questions or any concerns. But yeah, I just want to go through those 5 points again. 1, knowledge is power is a myth. Number 2, the fear of not being good enough. That is important. That's the reason why you've been sitting on a gold mine for a while. All right. Number 3 is the emotional block of charging for your knowledge. You don't believe that you should be charging for it. That's an emotional block that I've struggled with, and a lot of other people struggle with. And Phil, look, my man, little Jeff. Little Jeff, where'd you go, man? Should have a discussion. Should have jumped on, man. Happy to have a discussion with you, a civil discussion, conversation, talking about what opportunities do you provide when it comes to helping other people's life. Happy to help you in that regard. Number 4, comfort of familiar struggles. That is a key one. And the 5th one and the final is everything stems from self-doubt. All right. So that's the topics. Thank you so much for everyone who's plugged in. TikTok, thank you so much for plugging in. I appreciate you guys. I will be on here tomorrow. If you have any questions, or any concerns, let me know in the comments. But Swag Digital is a resource for you guys to utilize if you are looking to know a little bit more about digital products and how you can monetize your knowledge and your expertise. So swagdigital.crd.co is the website to go check it out. That is me. We'll see you tomorrow. Skadoosh. Thanks, Catherine. Who else came on? Jeff, thanks so much. Christina from TikTok, thank you so much for coming on. All right, guys. Peace.